That's all I had.
We have the match is actually about to start really quickly here. Well, probably in the next minute or so. In Arena 2. The red team will be Penis Out, and blue will be Spaceship Bebop, the two faction warfare groups colliding together in the very first round. The winner, as I mentioned before, will be into the Alliance Tournament 15, win some cool Serpentis ships. But for now, I'm going to send it over to Sutonia and Reload, and they will be doing the commentating for this match. Take it away, boys.
Okay, I'm Rallo. I'm joined by Sutonia for Team A. We have Wangs, a Galanti FW alliance. The match is about to start here. Links are going to be up pretty soon. They have double Rattlesnake, Basilisk, Ferox, Stork, Sweeple, double Harpy, double Manticore. So set up with a lot of tank, potentially a lot of DPS too from those Manticores and Harpies. You can see their DPS bar is still is better than the Team B's, despite the fact they have double the HP.
Yep, and Spaceship Reaper have brought a very kitey set with a Slepness, gave me 2 Orthrus, 2 Serp, Navy Orthrus, Keris, and 2 Maulers. So they've got the Keris and the Mauler support for those dams, which could be quite crucial, especially in this kiting comp. And matches going away right now, and it does look like Spaceship Beep Boop are kiting away. And it looks like Spaceship Pen is out. It looks like they're trying to turtle up, see if they can try and get on one of these very fast kiting ships.
Yeah, Pen is out actually have 3 damp ships, but they're not going to be too useful against these Basilisks if they manage to get their drones over to these Sleipnirs. Also, I mean, those Manticores and Harpies, they have a lot of utility mids. There could be remote sensor boosters. I think Dam's got nerfed a bit in this tournament because now you don't need to choose between RSBs and remote ECCM. You can just have remote sensor booster and it does everything.
Yep, and it does look like Pen is out have Spaceship Booper actually has Warm of light maintenance, but it doesn't look like they went for damage drone. They just went for all shield maintenance spots, and they are swarming all over that Sleipnir, which is taking a hell of a lot of damage. It looks like it looks like they're switching off. It looks like they're splitting damage between a Sleipnir and Orthrus. It looks like he's catching reps, so just in time. He's chilling around about 3/4 shield on that Sleipnir. Took a hell of a lot of damage. He's taking quite a beating from those rattlesnakes. Even though he's not tackled, he is still target painted. And a Sleipnir, well, looks like he is actually taking quite a lot of damage, so we'll see if he holds.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably running his XLSB right now. It looks like he's stabilizing a bit now. It looks like the Rattlesnake drone. It looks like the DPS isn't really too consistent. At least right now, I guess that Karis and Maulers are disrupting their target cooling just a little bit.
Yeah, it does look like Pen is out is actually just holding quite nicely. Really, I mean, there's not really any major amount of damage. Some Sweeple is taking some damage, but that Bassi is just repping him just fine. And it looks like Penezal is actually stabilizing quite nicely, while Spaceship Beepoop is actually taking quite a lot of damage. That Sleipnir is just taking chunks of damage, and Penezal is just quite happily just tanking this. And rapid lights seem to be not as effective as they really wanted to, trying to headshot some of those key ships, those Manticores, Harpy, Sweeples, and they're not dying. The Orthruses as well, Bisa Hicuntis is also actually getting missile guidance disrupt as well, so that's quite a that could significantly disrupt the that Orthrus. So there's not much damage on Penny's out, while Spaceship Beeper is taking a hell of a lot of damage, especially those from those rattlesnakes, probably rocking cruise missiles. Rattlesnakes.
Yeah, I think Spaceship Bebop, what they really need to do is they need to just try and headshot one of these Manticores or one of these Harpies or the Super or just any support ship with rapid lights and then try and snowball it from there. But it doesn't seem like they can break anything right now.
Yeah, it does look like. Oh, sorry. Well, the looks like the rattlesnakes and the Penny's out team is they're just balled up next to the rattlesnake just fine, and they're not going to venture out anywhere. They're not gonna, get into tackle range of one of these Orthruses. They're just sitting fine, shooting them at range, and team Spaceship Boo is just taking a hell of a lot of damage, but it seems they have stabilized for now. But probably that Sleipnir is fully on reload, so they might be able to start shooting things. And it does look like we had a boundary. Yeah, a boundary. A Maulus actually went down for Spaceship People. That is critical right now because both teams are actually at a stalemate, and that Maulus is kind of critical. The Sleipnir also taking a hell of a lot of damage, well, but he seems to be wrapped up just fine. Wow, that's actually
Yeah,
kind of
looks like
crazy.
the other Maulus now is taking quite a lot of damage, and he's burning away. He's gonna go up the arena as well. What is he doing? Oh, like 1-2-2, man.
Yeah, it did look like he was about to boundary, but he definitely turned around. That Maulus boundarying could have actually maybe cost them the match, and it does look like the Rattlesnakes now from Pennies out is slowly but surely pushing the Spaceship Beatboot team out towards the arena. It does look like a Manticore from Pennies out actually taking a lot of damage. Oh, he's into structure. They might be able to alpha him. We'll soon find out. He is trying to catch reps. He is shooting through structure, and he is down.
Alright, so they got a Manticore down, but the support is struggling here. Now that that Maulus is gone, we're seeing a lot more DPS onto the Karis, onto the Maulus. We had an Orpheus have to burn too. Like, it's going to be much harder now without that Maulus. And that Maulus probably was made a huge difference. And Sleipnir also going into half armor. I think if they lose the Sleipnir, it's game over for them. Like, they should be able to kill the other Manticore.
Yeah,
Sleipnir in half structure is going to be going pretty soon.
the carries also from Spaceship Beaver is also down. It does look like the Maulus took a hell of a lot of damage as well. He's in structure now, but he seems to be catching wrecks, but I think it might be too little, too late. Yeah. Oh no, he's in like 1%. And there we go. He's down now. Looks
Yeah,
like
so they don't
Spaceship
have any
Beaver.
damps anymore. All of their defensive capabilities gone. I don't think they're going to be able to keep the Sleipnir up anymore. And then they're just going to lose everything. And yeah, I think this is going to go to Spaceship Bebop.
Yeah, the Sleipnir down for Spaceship Beaver. Pen is out, only losing a Manticore. That was probably from that surprise rapid light damage. And probably Spaceship Beaver, you know, they were probably counting a bit far, got towards the arena. One of the Maulus's boundaries, it's not looking good. These Mauluses needed those damps to keep those rattlesnakes and keep those rattlesnakes and basilisks at bay. And it looks like they are still slowly but surely pushing the Spaceship Beatboot team right now towards the arena. It does look like Spaceship Beatboot is trying to still consolidate what they have right now to try and headshot maybe these Harpies or Manticores. But Northrus is taking a hell of a lot of damage. He's target painted and also missile guidance disrupted as well, which probably played a kind of a big role in trying to headshot these Harpies and Manticores.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think it's really important for them to kill Manticores and Harpies with those rapid light ships, and it just didn't happen, is to get rid of those missile disruptors, get rid of the target painters, get rid of the remote sensor boosters, which make their dams even more stronger, and then hopefully they can snowball it from there. Or, you know, the rattlesnakes can't really do too much if they're just damped
Yep,
and
and
you
it
stay
does
outside
look
their drone
like
control range. So you could just like kill a few ships and then just kite at 100k, and then they lose if they don't like come in or do something.
exactly, and Orthrus down as well on Spit People's side. It's really not looking good for them right now, and it does look like they've just said, looks like they're just gonna go up on trying to headshot the Manticores and Harpy and just go straight for the Basilisk. See if they can try and break what little DPS they have. They still go, you know, quite a bit of damage. They have an Orthrus, 2 Serbs, and a Navy Osprey. It's still not something to laugh at, but I don't think it's enough to break a Basilisk. But they may as well try. Orthrus as well. It looks like he's trying to bin, and he looks like he's gonna try and bait one of the Sweeples here, and maybe he might be able to try to bait the Sweeple, see if he's going in. He does look like the Sweeple is trying to chase this Orthrus, but it looks like he is turning around now.
I think this Basilisk is going to be fine. The 2 rattlesnakes are actually energy transferring to him. They are allowed in this tournament again. He's going to have plenty of cap to run his shield booster or XLSB if he has it for a few extra cycles without really having to worry. It does look like he's taking quite a lot of damage, but I think the rattlesnakes' energy transfers are going to keep him quite healthy.
Yeah, second Orthrus now for Spaceship Time. I think it's probably game over here unless something really, really bad happens on the Pennies outside. But it does look like these Serbs and Navy Osprey probably won't be able to break the Harpies or the support of the Pennies out team unless the Logi is sleepy. And it does look like the Simi of Kitaya, or however you say your name. It looks like he is boosting just fine right now, but I think after his boost, all of his ASB charges are gone, it looks like he will die. He is actually getting eaten alive even through the ASB charges, so I think it will be too little, too late for him when those charges will run out. Serbs and Navy Ospreys right now, they're just way at range, trying to break anything at this point in time, but I think it might be too little, too late for Spaceship People, and the skimmy is down.
Yeah, we have 25 seconds left. I don't think anything else is gonna die in this time, or I'd like to see Penazal prove me wrong. So it looks like the victory is gonna go to Penazal with an appropriate 69 points for their alliance name.
Yeah, it does look like the Navy Osp now is taking the brunt of the damage, but I think he will survive. Looks like he is just slow burning away, trying to survive, and he does actually survive in % armor. Looks like Penn is out as take this match 69-3.
Yeah, and Spaceship Bebop are still not out of the tournament, but they do now need to win up maybe even potentially 3 times to get into the Alliance tournament now, since they'll be going through the Thunderdome losers brackets. And hopefully we'll see them again.